So we're going to try this one last time. Anyway, welcome on a Sunday. It's a Sunday afternoon. It's beautiful in Chicago. I've said this 17 times already. So excuse me if I'm a little low energy at this moment because, yeah, I've said this over and over again. And apparently it's just like not working well for me. So I'm going to try to share this one last time and see can we chat and hang out with the plants. Let me just see what can happen here. And if I can't, oh well. I tried, y'all. I've tried. We're gonna see what happens. And like I said, if it's like in 3 minutes, really nobody's on here, then I know no one's getting notifications. I know that no one knows, and YouTube is just like doesn't want me to be great today. And I'm gonna take YouTube's hints, and I'm gonna go clean up or something. Shit, I'm gonna do something. Well, I'm gonna do what I was gonna do. So anyway, have new plants to share. I have some stuff I was gonna work on. So that's what the plan is. If fingers crossed, people can see that I'm on live. So if you come on, please say something, chat, so I can see if the chat is even working. Because if it's not working, I'm gonna end this anyway because whew, you know. But anyway, so I'm gonna see. So we'll see how things go, and if they're not going, then I'll just go, hey, I tried, people. Because usually I do try to go live on Sundays, kind of early to make, so, either early morning or in the afternoon, early at evening, so I can, chill before the week begins. And this is my last Sunday before I start work. I kind of start work on Wednesday. And so like now I'm talking to myself and I see nobody's on here. So I'm going to give up in a minute. Because I see like random people are coming in, but I'm only getting like one person here, one person there, and no one's chatting. So I don't know if the chat is working or if it's just, oh, I got some more crows. So I don't know if the chat's not working. People saying hello to me. Okay, so this ain't gonna work. Okay, so D'Angelo, you're here. So I'm gonna see if people can see me because I've been on for 3 minutes. And I guess it's not showing like I'm on. So you here? Because okay, we'll see how it works now. We'll see how it happens. Because if one person gets in, then usually other people get in. So see that's the way it works. So maybe it was just it took a minute for people to see I'm here. So anyway, as I was saying before, I've been watching houseplant videos. Yeah, I kind of figured that. I've been watching houseplant videos. So I shared it on my community tab. And I must say that this thing is just flipping over. I'm going to have to do some of these. You just kept refreshing. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. So yeah, I've been watching houseplant videos. And I don't think I could ever be in the houseplant community because I am not about to try to learn all these scientific names, horticultural names, whatever they call it for plants. I'm not going to be knowing it's going to be like the Syngonium, tricolor or whatever. I'm not good like that. I'm not going to be good like that. It's like, why can't we just call them like, philodendrons or whatever? Why we got to do all this? Because they real like very kind of serious. So I've said, well, I'm just going to do plant videos on here. I ain't going to be trying to do no other plant video because I never say I'm in the houseplant community because they serious. They buying like $200 plants. Like I haven't bought a $200 bottle of perfume. So anyway, so here's the things I'm working on. I've got this fern that I need to fix up. Man, I could, if you get into it, they be like, and blah, blah, blah. And I be like, can we just have them basic names? Like, you know, what I know that I've heard before. Like Wandering Jew. I can't call it Wandering Jew. It's got to be a Tradescanthia. I'm like, oh. So anyway, this is a fern. It's actually growing still. So sometimes I have plants that just grow in spite of me. This is one of those. So I need to give it some more dirt because it's barely in here. And, you know, water it a little more often and clean it up. You know, I'll be leaving dead leaf. I got to clean it up. So she needs to be cleaned up. Then before, as I said before, I have this Raven ZZ plant. So the Raven ZZ plants, apparently more resilient than I thought because all of mine still living in spite of me. But they come in lime green and then they turn dark black like that. So, hey, D'Angelo, can you tell Kelly that I'm live? Because she just sent me a message and asked me, am I live? And I can't tell her nothing right now because I'm live. But yeah, so it has this dark, so as you can see, they're getting dark on the edges, and that's good. And then I got some new ones coming in. There's a new one right there. There's another new one. That's all. Thank you. But she sent me a message. I don't want to ignore because I can't do nothing. So that's one of my new plants that I've gotten recently. And then I continue on getting my succulents because I'm kind of into succulents. I find them quite interesting. They have such interesting structures and everything. So I don't know the name of this one, but this is cute. I gotta find out the name of it. I put it on PlantNet and find out what it is. But I got this one. I repotted it. Then I wanted something that was a little more rosette-y. I wanted some rosettes, but I want different colors. So I saw this one. And so I got this one because it's got the little like grayish, purplish color. So I wanted to have those rosettes. So I got that. And that's a Semper Vivum. I think that's a Semper Vivum. I don't think it's an Echeveria. And then I found this one that was all full. Now I messed it up. I got all kind of dirt on it. I know, doesn't it? It's cool. And then I got this one. And I need to clean it off because I got dirt all over it. Because you can't take a picture on IG with all this dirt. You can't do this. Thank you, D'Angelo. I appreciate you. You can't do this. You can't have all the dirt or anything because then it looks crazy. So you gotta, for your IG pictures, you guys to clean off all the dirt. So I gotta figure out a way to get all this dirt off of here, and so that it'll have like a perfect rosette and I can show it off. Hey Kelly. So then I can show it off and feel like I'm somebody with it. So that one. Oh, and look at this one. I saw the name of this. I think this is called Frogs something. But isn't that cool? I really like the ones that are kind of weird. Now, I don't like spiny ones. Right. It's just y'all because I don't think YouTube is sending out any notifications for me right now. So it's like you just got to figure it out. No, it's not letting me. No. This is the most I've ever tried to do a video. I've done it 4 or 5 times. This is like the 5th time I tried to go live. I said after this, if it didn't work, I think that's what it's called, frog feet. It's something about frogs, so it might be frog feet because it does sort of look like that. I like it though. I like it, so I gotta fix it so it's more centered in here, and then I'm gonna take a picture of it because she's cute. So I got that one. Then I got these babies. See? Then I got these babies. This is a neon philodendron. And so I got this little neon philodendron. And I got this one, and this is called a dwarf red philodendron. So I just got these yesterday from the post office because my post person D'Angelo, one of you people, wouldn't deliver them. It was a box. It was a little box. They said they couldn't deliver. It was needed to be in a secure location. But the they left the notice in my mailbox, which is inside of the building where they normally just leave the packages, but they did not leave the package. Damned if that I understood that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is the packaging material. That it was really well packed because I've been kind of leery. You know, you kind of leery about buying stuff like this online, but the people really package this stuff. So it had all this on it, around it. I haven't taken it off yet. You know, and it's got the dirt in it. I'm sorry, somebody just sent me a message. Yeah, so but I found that they really do package them well, so it's okay to buy them online. I mean, because there's a whole lot of people selling online. It didn't even say it was live. How did they know it was live? I've had other stuff. No, don't try to help your people because I'm gonna show you some that got delivered to my house. I've had other ones delivered to my house recently, and they delivered them just fine. I told you I don't have a real mail person, so it's all on the whim of who was ever coming that week. So these, so then I bought. Before then, I bought pothos. No, because I don't have a regular person. I think it's because whoever is the week, maybe they just don't feel like, maybe this week the person, hey Alicia, just didn't feel like delivering, packages, because that's the thing. Maybe they was like, you know what, I ain't delivering no packages over there, so I'm just gonna tell them they can't get them here. I have a feeling that's what happened because it made no sense to me. So anyway, I got this one. Now this is the size that I bought, so this is what they came in, and I just got these a few weeks ago. Yeah, so I just got these these are really inexpensive. It was 4 of them for like $40 or something. So yeah, these are. Oh, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you. I guess, yeah. Oh yeah, they are. So I got this one, and then I got this one. I know this one is called satin. So I got this one, and it's starting to grow because you can see. Because I mean, one of the things you get pothos for is because they're so easy to grow. I mean, this is one of the easiest growing, most easygoing plants you can get. Grow a lot, So they all came in this size. So these two were already getting big. Now look at this one already. This one already. This was the same size as those. You see how big this one is already? Is this not gorgeous? Is this not gorgeous? So it's just it's already gonna. I could this one gonna be. She gonna be beautiful, right? I mean, I just got these a few weeks ago, and then look at this one. So I already put them in a little bit bigger pot to get them some room. This one's going good too. Look. So I guess those other ones are a little bit slower growing, and these two are like, no, we here, we ready to live our best life. We are ready to live our best life, and so now they are. So that one. So those are all the new ones I got just recently. Yeah. Yeah, I don't listen. YouTube don't want me. When people gonna get a notification, they're gonna get one tomorrow. I promise you. You're gonna get a notification probably tomorrow that I'm live. That's the way YouTube does. Yeah, those two are doing it. I cannot wait to see how big this is by the end of the year. This thing is going. It's like I'm about to live my best. You should get pothos and ZZ plant. ZZ plants are some of the easiest ones. ZZ plant you can't go wrong with. Here's what you do with ZZ plants. You don't water them that often. You don't water them that often. When they're young, I think I water my big one. I water Big Mama. I mean, that's Seymour. I'm sorry. Because Big Mama was was the aloe vera that didn't make it. Y'all know they killed my aloe vera. So anyway, She's Seymour. I water once a month. The snake plants, you know what? I'm back and forth. Snake plants are really easy and they're really good for the air. But it's like I don't know if I want it because it's just like the most boring, one of the most boring plants ever. But they're really good and they're very structural, so they're not bad to have. Um, but they're a really good plant. If you're like somebody who's really not don't feel like you're that good with plants, snake plants are hard to kill, like ZZ plants. So you get a ZZ plant. The trick is you don't have to water it that often. Most people when they first start out, they overwater. Get you a moisture meter. Don't a ZZ plant like the Seymour. I'm doing once a month. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of boring. I water it once a month, and then I give it. Yeah, I water it once a month. I do 2 gallons of water in that pot, that big pot. Hold on, let me show y'all in case y'all don't remember, because he's right there. Y'all can see him if I flip the screen. Oh, so yeah, right over there. Let me see. Can I get y'all in? Right there. So right there. So he takes about he takes 2 gallons of water once a month, and that's it. That's all. And I threw in some fertilizer to make sure it was getting fertilized, and that's it. And it started out. It was this about this size when I bought it. I have a begonia, but I'm not a begonia person, so I'm trying to debate what I'm gonna do with this begonia. Peace lilies are easy too, girl. Okay. Peace lilies don't need that much sun. They're low light plants, so don't give it too much sun. And then, just water it. And peace lilies let you know when they tie it, when they need it, because they start hi Dawn, and they start going over. When a peace lily needs some water because it droops, and then just throw some water in. See, I've always my peace lily, that thing been living, child. That's another one that's like, oh, I'm just gonna keep living. Whether you want me to or not, I'm gonna keep living. Oh, it's been bad. Yeah, mine is doing well. Looking pretty good. I'm proud of her. you know, now it don't always look that good, but yeah, she's doing good. She's in the front. She's in my front, on my front porch. So, oh, on flower just has leaves. Oh, okay. Give it a little more light. Okay, so here's the thing. Peace lilies can live without a lot of light, but it won't flower. So if you want it to flower, give it a decent amount of light. Get it in a room. It doesn't need bright light, but it needs some indirect light to flower. That's the thing with things that flower. They'll keep living, but they're not gonna be to their best potential. Like for instance, pothos will grow in anything, but you won't get the big. Oh, he's in the yard in the bright sun. Ooh. Oh, I don't know why she's doing you like that. I don't know why he's doing you like that, Alicia. Because pothos will grow. I call everything she. Will grow, but they won't grow as big as they can. And cause direct light will kill a peace lily. Yeah, they need indirect light. They don't need to be in bright sun. They don't do well in bright sun. They need shade. So you want to give them just enough sun, but not too much. I've been looking at. See, this is a problem when you start watching stuff like houseplant stuff. They be having like these huge leaves on their plants, and because they are really working, they be working, and so yeah, it's just interesting. So the other thing is, let's see what else is going on in my life right now. So my new job decided that our first check. Oh, you can move it, girl. You can move that thing. Peace lilies move fine. I move my thing all over the place. So my new job, first check, is a live check that they mailed to you. It's supposed to be here Friday. Guess what? It wasn't here Friday. Guess what? Wasn't here Saturday. Hopefully, it'll be here on Monday. Hey, Drea. Hopefully, it will be here on Monday. Hopefully, it will be here on Monday. If not, I'm supposed to reach out to payroll. What? Okay. What kind of early 2000 bullshit is this? I have not. I don't know. They claim that. Listen to this. This is the shit they used to tell us back in the day. Oh, it might take a check or two before your direct deposit starts. When did that ever happen? I've never heard of that happening. I personally feel they do that for the interest, because they get some interest on it while you wait, while you in limbo, because the money's sitting in their account. And I'm like, do y'all get? Is this an interest bearing account? Because that's the only thing I can think of. Because I've never heard of you not being able to do a direct deposit, giving your information and it goes straight through. Because that's the way I know it normally does. Hold on. Let me tell y'all something. I have never liked Domino's pizza, but Beaton figured out a pizza from Domino's that is good. Hold on. B has figured out this pizza that is good, and I am here for it. Right, I mean, because come on now, I have not been at a job, at least 10 to 15 years that you couldn't get your direct deposit. I'm confused. Right, it was the late 90s, beginning of 2000s that was happening. They would always say, oh, we're going to send you a live check, because they had to do that deposit and then they withdraw, like they do like a penny or two to verify the account or something. I haven't heard of that in years. It's normally, oh, give us your checking account information for direct deposit. Boom, you're done. Right, thank you. And I could see on my what's it called, my they use Dayforce, so my thing for work, I can see my money, I can see how much my checks are, but I can't touch them. It's like, well, so why y'all fucking with me? Oh. So all of my, like a lot of my, yeah, sometimes coping is all we got. So I have all remember all those baby succulents? A lot of them are getting so big. Remember, these are them little baby succulents that I bought earlier. What we need to do for you, baby? So I'm about to try to get these some support. There we go. So I'm trying to support some of these because they was leaning. So I'm gonna put a stick right there on the side. So I done broke a chopstick into two pieces. This don't look quite right, but okay. I have to fix that up. But I'm gonna put it on both sides. Maybe not. Because it feels like I'm hitting some roots. Okay, so I'm gonna stick it up like this, so I have some support, so it'll grow straight up. Okay, I had to fix that. So we had okay, so I have this theory that I want to, because hey, Don, you're in Florida. How you doing down there? Because I know y'all numbers is going up. You staying healthy? Staying healthy, babe? And ain't that the truth, Dre? Say that 2 times. Say that 2 times, baby. If you ain't said a mouthful, child. Okay, so let me show y'all. This thing looks a raggedy mess. Because I have a theory. Maybe I'll hold off on my theory. I have a theory in my head. I'm going to leave it alone, though. Because I'm such a bad, horrible person. I'm going to leave my theory in my head for a minute. You know, I'm going to leave my theory in my head about what I think's about to happen this upcoming season we're moving into. Okay, so this thing, I don't know what's going on. Might be. I might need to screen. Okay, I need to. Yeah, I need to. Oh, I see all of y'all. Okay. So let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I know y'all like, what are you talking about? Okay, so this one is really um, just looking a little raggedy. So I'm going to, what I'm going to do is, because see how they doing? Look at this. So, okay. So here's my theory. Private citizens are, you know, we have so many private citizens that are, you know, doing this whole thing. I don't want to wear masks. You can't make me wear masks. You know, I don't need to do this, blah, blah, blah. Now, the interesting thing, let's just talk about this. The main people who are arguing about this do things, hi, Marilyn, like, unless they're anti-vax in general, this whole, I don't, you know, want to be vaccinated, but I want to have my civil liberties. I want to be able to walk away around any way I want, even though, and I don't believe that there's this, you know, this devastating virus that is killing folks, or you know, bringing them down. Seriously, because it's one thing if you don't get vaccinated, but you know, but let's all at least try to keep each other safe. You know, this whole "fuck you, I'm not keeping you safe" routine, us anybody but me safe, because I don't believe it, and you know, all of this is quite interesting. Okay, so I'm trying to hold these up. So this is what I'm doing. I'm chopping, and then we're gonna see if they live. We're gonna sit them up. Hopefully they start going straight and they don't look as crazy. Okay. Kelly, thank you. That's so sweet. You're so sweet. Um, so as I keep saying, I don't think the government is going to shut us down. They're not. I honestly don't think there's going to be a huge shutdown again. From two things, from big business and politically, shutting down the country again, people are going to, you know, that's going to hurt their chances or whatever, voting or whatever. So I think that they just gonna let it be what it's gonna be, and people gonna die. There's more to this theory than that, but I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that's how we're gonna live. I think this was gonna happen. I think that it's just gonna be like, okay, because hey, Marilyn, because you know, people are fighting it, and you know, all this whole civil liberties. If that's the case, then why do you wear shoes everywhere? You know, because we have a thing in stores and going places that you wear shoes. And everybody's okay with wearing shoes, but it's like, no, this mask, I can't wear the mask, even though, and because it has really shown as this has continued on how unsympathetic, unempathetic the average person is. until it affects them personally, they don't give a damn. So, and then business doesn't want this to shut down. So they, they're like, let these motherfuckers go do what they gonna do. And if they die, they die. Because I'm gonna take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. That's kind of like the way we're probably gonna be moving into soon. So I just think that we're gonna see this year. It's gonna be, you're gonna be people gonna be back in the hospital. Because, like, for instance, real talk, my cousin had COVID just recently, and they called the ambulance because she was having problems breathing. They checked her, said, "Oh, you're doing okay. Your vitals aren't that bad. You could stay home," and told her to stay home. So that's what I think they're gonna do with people. So they're not gonna be as quick to admit people. You're gonna have to be almost dead before you're gonna get admitted into a hospital. For real, for real. So just know, if you get it, you better, and as I've heard, doctors are telling you, make sure you got your vitamin C and stuff. Make sure you got your citrus, because that's what they're gonna tell you to do. So they're gonna let folks die. It's gonna be like, okay, well, so, because honestly, let's just think about this. Okay, you don't want to do it, and we can't force you to do it because y'all so go ahead and just live it the way you want to, and then whatever happens, happens. I think that's the way the government is gonna handle. They're gonna, give some lip service. They're gonna tell us stuff, but because so many people are putting their hands, like, no, you can't do this, you can't make me do this. They're gonna be like, fuck it, live your best life. Hey, I'm on live, but I'm yes. What's up? You don't feel good? What's little bro sis doing? Yes, thinning the herd. Pushing on your pelvis. Right. Yeah, that's what they telling people. Vitamin C and T. Did you hear that? They're telling people who getting the COVID now, unless you just dying, they're not admitting you to the hospital. Hey, Courtney, and they tell you, make just high doses of vitamin C and T.
Next thing gonna tell you get it nebulized.
Right. Your D, yeah, right. You gotta take some vitamin D. Yeah, so just do that. So that's what I'm saying. You just better do your thing, because you're gonna be on your own. I was planting, and we're repotting things, and we're looking at new plants, just chilling. And then we was talking about, what's that? What you doing? What does?
Right there. Like it's kale or spinach.
This one?
Right in front of you. No, this one.
This?
It look kind of like spinach leaves.
No, it's succulents.
It look kind of like spinach leaves.
Yeah, so.
It look like spinach that's about to go bad.
No.
The spinach you leave in your.
Oh, no. So, yeah. So we were just discussing what I think the plan is going to be for COVID this next upcoming season. Yeah, basically we're gonna be fending for ourselves. So you better get all your stuff together to keep you healthy, because it's gonna be like, oh, it's just you got a virus. They ain't gonna give a fuck.
We're trying to get rid of 20% of the world population,
Right. They like, listen, we need to thin the herd. What percentage? They going for a percentage right now. They got a percentage in their hand they willing to let go. And we gonna be, at this rate, we gonna be letting go of it. Because what they say, 600,000 died from it last year in 2020 here in America. But it's not even just getting your vaccine. It's like, if you not, stop trying to at least be mindful of yourself, because the reality is that be mindful for yourself. Because for one thing, like, I could have it, I could be positive, But because I have the vaccine, it might not bother me. I might be asymptomatic because I have something fighting it for me. My body is starting to fight it, right? So, well, in the Black Plague, 20% died. So they're going for the 20 or 25. They might say, you know what, let's go for 30. Um, but I'm saying, so um, by not getting the vaccine, you need to be mindful of yourself. Hey, Shannon, because somebody like me who has it, maybe I'll get it and then I'll be asymptomatic. So if you are walking around people like me, yeah, me too. So if you walk around somebody like me, because I feel like I should be able to get a booster shot, then what if I could pass it on to you, and because your body doesn't have something that's trying to ward it off, you could be the one to get sick. You could be the one that gets sick. So therefore, it behooves you to want to wear your mask. So it's like, pick a struggle. This is my thing, pick a struggle. And even with the vaccination, we still need to be wearing masks just to make sure that we're not passing it along, so it can mutate and all this stuff. But pick a struggle. It's so many. The struggle is leave the fuck alone. I want to live my life the way I want to live it. So right, because you need herd immunity. But so I'm like, that's why I said the government's just gonna be like, fuck it, let them do what they gonna do. Let them do what they gonna do. Let them do what they're gonna do, and if they don't make it through, that's on them because they made that choice. And that's what I think is high, Rhonda, because I'm not talking about people who did get the vaccination yet still are doing things in a safe manner. Like Kelly said, she's being very safe. It's her choice, but she's making sure she does things to keep herself safe, whereas other people are not doing it. They're not doing those things. They're like, oh, fuck it. Because, for so many people, they still want to do this. It's a conspiracy theory. There's no such thing as it. Viruses are around all the time. This is just a breakthrough virus that is actually doing some shit to us. Yeah, there's all types of viruses out here. Some of them are benign. They don't do anything to us. We get it and we don't even know we've gotten in our system, and it, our body fights it and it's gone. That's the nature of the beast. But this one is, oh, it said, oh, but I'm here to stay. And our bodies haven't figured out a way to fight it yet. So be mindful of that your body hasn't, we don't have those natural immunities. Our white cells don't know how to fight this particular virus and its mutations. So we need to be mindful of that. And so I guess now they're gonna be like, these motherfuckers don't want to be yeah, but yes, it is. And that's what I'm saying. So I think for these people who don't want to be mindful. Now, the problem is that other people who are trying to be mindful are being affected. And that's where the issue I have come in. If you want to not do shit, see, I think that people who want to live that way, we should be able to send them someplace. They should be able to all go live someplace very happily by themselves. Like, can't we just move them out to a state? Like, move them to Wyoming. Can all these people say, fuck that damn thing. It ain't no such thing as COVID. I don't believe in it. And I'm not gonna do shit. I'm not gonna do shit. Then they should be able to be good. Take them to Wyoming, Montana, Big Sky. That's a lot of open area there. They could just go there and do their thing and be happy in there, not caring about nobody's ass. Now, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I don't think that, and honestly, I don't think that the vaccination should. But here's the funny thing. Like, can we talk about this? People are like, vaccination shouldn't be mandated. That's not this. They do know we do have vaccinations that are mandated. They do know that, right? But we're used to those. So we have become, so that's part of our norm. This is something new. Because there are vaccinations that we take all the time. Now But a lot of these people that are saying they don't want to take it have been taking vaccinations. Their kids have been vaccinated for years. It's one thing if this is like your stance in general, hey, I'm okay with you having that stance. I'm okay with that because that's your choice. But if you've been vaccinated before for things, if you've been, if you've gotten a tetanus shot. Yeah, the colleges ain't playing. They ain't playing. They like, yo, you ain't vaccinated, you can't come on campus. Yeah. A lot of these colleges will not let you on campus without a vaccination. Yep, that's what they're doing. But I mean, if you think about it, for instance, and I want y'all to remember this before y'all lose your mind. They've always said that about certain vaccinations. We were just used to doing them, so we didn't trip on it. Because I know that when I went back to school 10 years later, I had to show proof of certain vaccinations. And if I didn't have them, I had to get them or I couldn't go back to school. So the shit has been happening. So to act like, oh my God, it's always been there. It just wasn't this. No, Boston, it's a lot of them doing that. So it was already happening. We're just the tripping about it is ridiculous because you've already been doing this. It was just with different vaccinations. Now you're saying I don't want to take this one, but I bet you if the school said, "Hey, you need to have that you need to have your tetanus shot." Okay, you're gonna go get a tetanus shot because that's what they told you, and you couldn't go back to school. So to say it's against your civil liberties, it's always been there, and you didn't give a damn. And I'm not saying anybody in here, but I'm just saying in general, for people to be saying, "Oh my God," I mean, why? Come on now, I need y'all to think about this. Everybody's tripping about this, but there's always been meningitis. Right, 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 right. So if you've been getting vaccinated for everything else, I want you to remember that. And in every college makes you be vaccinated. But we've been being vaccinated. Schools, when kids go to school, there's vaccination records. All these things. Like you said, like Shannon said, there's pesticides being involved. There's all kinds of shit that is government mandated. And now all of a sudden this one thing, right? But I'm saying that to say that the colleges should say, why not? They have a whole list of vaccinations you have to have in order to go there. So what, now you saying they can't say this one? Get the fuck out of here. They're absolutely within their right. They already have you doing it. But those you were okay with because they were part of our norm forever. We've been getting these vaccinations. Because when those times, because let's just be honest, during the times that the vaccinations came out before, people didn't stand up and say this shit. They said, oh, okay, the government said it, and they did it. Let's just be honest. Polio vaccinations, MMR, all of those vaccinations, we do. So to say that this is such a terrible thing, and how dare they say we need to have them, is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, especially when you talk about education. Education's always had vaccinations that you had to have to be in schools and on campuses. It's always been there. So this whole thing about how dare they tell me I need a vaccination is asinine as hell, and it's all because we now live in a time of, and let's just be honest, social media, where shit gets blown out of proportion that doesn't need to be. And listen, because I wasn't trying to get it either. I'm not even going to front. I was very leery of it to begin with. But then my friend told me, she was doing the research. She said, no, this is what it really is. I said, oh, okay, so fuck it. Let me go on and try, because all it is a way for your body to create immunities to learn how to fight this. That's what we're trying to create, is our body's natural response to it. That's what the vaccinations are for, to help your body create a natural response to it, just like any other vaccination. People get flu vaccinations all the time. Every year, the flu shots are out, and people go and get their flu shots. I'm not even a huge person for flu shots, but I understand people get it. People do it all the time. Ain't thought shit about it. It's the same goddamn thing. And there are jobs that say you got to have the flu shot to come up in here, you know, because it. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, that's, they, people are making this. But you know what? Everything has side effects. And some are more, yeah, and the side effects are a little scary because I had them. I had the side effects. I was knocked out. I couldn't do shit for a couple of days. Okay. Um, and here's the thing. Every time you see, uh, hold up, let's just talk about that part, the side effects. Has anybody, let's talk about that. Whenever you see any of these medications come up, you hear this whole list of side effects. And people are like, oh my God, and people still take that shit. I'm saying that there's going to be a side effect. Right. Have side effects to everything. Right. Everything has some side effects. So some people are going to, when they do it, there's a percentage involved. And yes, they, on this one, they knew the high percentage are going to get this. Now, was it something that made me feel like I was going to die? I wasn't happy. I wasn't feeling good, but it passed. It wasn't like this was like I was down for a month from this shot. It was a couple of days of my life. Um, right. But see, I get it, Kelly. But at least you are willing to admit to that, and you have those reasons, and then but you are still mindful because of it. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to say I've had adverse reactions. I'm not sure because I wasn't sure. But if that's the way you feel, fine. But then at least be mindful enough to do things. At least be mindful enough to wear your mask. Act like you give a damn. Right? You said I haven't taken it, but I still wear my mask. I'm not going around as many people. Things like that. That makes sense. But too many people don't want to do anything and go back to their regular lives before this all happened. Like nothing. Like we didn't spend almost a year. We didn't spend a year living this life. Hi, cats in the hat. We didn't have a year that we were living this life. So now you want to say, I don't want to do anything. I just want to go back to the way it was. Well, guess what? That's not the way it is. So, to be quite honest, I personally think that in stores and stuff, we need to be wearing masks, period. Whether you're vaccinated or not, we need to put our mask on. I know I do. When I go into the store and shit, I got a mask on. I think that that needs to be part of our new norm for a while. Even if in a few years we might be able to ease up. But in general, we need to be back to wearing masks indoors. We need to be wearing masks indoors because this shit ain't getting better. Now, real talk. Even before, if I was out and walking and there weren't people around me, hell yeah, I was not going to wear a mask. If I was riding my bike, I was not going to wear a mask because I'm not around people. This is as social distance as it's going to get. And so I didn't wear it because I'm outside breathing. I need to get some water. I'm thirsty. I haven't been drinking my water right, y'all. Let me get my kitchen for a second. See how I brought y'all in here with me? My kitchen is a hot mess, though. You can see all that stuff on my island. But I need to get some water. See, my island got all kind of shit on it. No, we're never. Listen, this is our new norm, and people need to suck it up and get with it. This is how we're going to be living for the next, from now on. We're going to be doing this for the next, and so we need to get over it and just go on and say, okay, this is the life we live in now. Damn, I don't want to, but this is what it is. Maybe I'm gonna drink some unsweetened tea. Maybe I have some tea. Yeah, I mean, right. Like, listen, they had Lala here. Did y'all see the pictures from Chicago and Lala? With no. Yeah, at least 5 years. Hold on, let me grab. Hold on, let's sit this way then, so you can look outside. Yeah, here, this is my thing. I ain't going to no gym. Cause I ain't working out with no damn in the gym with all that shit on. That I'm not doing. So I'm okay. Right? We at least need to be consistent until next year. Probably until 2023. Right? Yeah, honey, yeah, I'm gonna have to work out at home. Cause I ain't going to no gym. That I'm not doing. Where's my halt? Oh, the dance school for kids, yeah. Hold on, yeah, I'm super thirsty, y'all. Hold on. I am out of lemons and I can't drink my water. I cannot drink water without lemon. I cannot drink water without lemon. Do I have any honey? Oh, I do. I do have some honey. I was like, damn it, I'm out of honey. This one. Serious honey, though. Hopefully I can get it out. Then we're going to have some citrus lavender. But I like to have two things in mind. So we're going to do citrus lavender. Let's do a combo. Let's see what we can come up with right quick. And did he? Yeah, I gotta go get my cause I gotta get my ass in shape. So oh, did I just break this? No, I didn't. I gotta go get me some free weights. Cause I know how I'm gonna start doing it. Cause I said, okay, I'm sitting here watching fucking TV. I need to go ahead and do this. Okay, so I got that. What else could we have? Ooh, let's do passion. Who's here? I'm I guess I can't go outside. That is cold for he going out there. So he closes my door. So it don't come in, the smoke don't come in my house. Just so y'all know what just happened. I'm just letting y'all know that's what was going down. I'm just letting y'all know that's what was going down. Because I know y'all like, no, it's not that, because I keep my door wide open so I get a breeze. So the breeze will come straight in here. Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Hey, what y'all talking about? Who had blinds? Do I have blinds? What other window? What other window? That smells so good. Passion is so good. Oh, I love it. Behind you, it's open. So I don't know what he think he doing. Yes, Courtney. The window is open. See? So, really. So I'm guessing I'm sitting in the house now. But a momentito. Let me get y'all together. Okay. Let me get my spoon. Where's my what's name? Let me just do this. You done that quick? That was a little bitty thing. I was getting ready. That was a one hitter. It was just a one hitter, I guess. Ah, I got my tea. Okay. Yay. Do I have a cat in the house? Yes, of course. Hold on. I do have a cat. You must be new to my channel. You must be new. All kind of cats up in this joint. What y'all saying? What kind of pizza you get? What kind of pizza you get? All right, so let's have some tea, chat. Let's have a little tea in our lives. No, but I'm saying, what's on your pizza? Like, I know what Papo's pizza is. What's on the Supreme? We had a garlic chicken pizza with bacon on it. And I think I'm gonna have, you know what I want to make today? I want to make a chocolate shake with coconut milk. That's what I think I'm gonna make me, a chocolate coconut milk shake. This ain't about trying to be lactose intolerant or something. But I just want a shake. And I got some coconut milk and I thought that would be good. Throw some ice in there. No, I got ice cream. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna make a little shake because I know I ain't gonna drink it all. And what else am I doing today? I think I'm gonna I do too. So I think I want a little coconut milk today. So while we out here, I need to repot a few things. Oh, y'all want to see some of the ones that have really gotten big, some of the succulents? Because some of y'all know, remember when I was potting up all them succulents that I got the cuttings and stuff? Y'all want to see how they progressed since I got them? Remember all the cuttings I did? They have really grown out. Y'all want to see some? I'll start bringing some over. Ooh, coconut rice. That sounds good. You should make, hey, JC. When am I getting my package? When When am I getting my package, man? I can't shake nothing fast now, because let me tell y'all, I'm out here and it's windy and I got a dress on. And we ain't even got to go any further with that conversation, do we? So, y'all want to see some of the plants? I can show y'all what's been going on with some of the plants that we've been playing with over the last couple months. So, I'm going to show y'all some stuff. Yay! So y'all don't know. So just so y'all know, once JC sends me this box, we're gonna schedule a live, and I'm gonna do a first impressions live with him. We're gonna do a first impressions live. So I'm gonna show y'all some stuff that's going on with my plants, so y'all can see some growth. So remember when I got the little baby, I got the bare roots orchids. So if you can see right here, this is new growth. So the thing is, and this is too. So with these, this is a project. These are projects, because orchids take a while, especially when you buy them bare root. So it's going to take a while for me to get them to spike and flower. They said at least a year or two. So I'm going to, so this one though is getting new growth. So these are new growths. These are new spots. So I will be getting, hopefully by next year, some of these. And this is Oncidium. So this was already starting, doing pretty good. So that one's doing good. Let me show y'all something else. Yeah, you know, you gotta have some patience sometimes in life. Now my phalaenopsis, I don't know what's going on, but it's got roots coming out. And so these are my dendrobiums. And so this one, you can see, is getting a little growth right there. And then this one is getting some finally, so it's right there. So these are gonna, by hopefully a year and a half from now, I'll have beautiful orchids. So I gotta work on where I'm gonna put them in the summertime. So they are growing. It's just it's a slow process. So I'm learning how to grow orchids, because I've had orchids and I've done yeah, that's JC. So those are doing good. I am so, listen, let me tell y'all something. Hey, who's who? I'm so glad I'm up here by myself, because it's really windy, and this is like, yes, they are. So I'm working on those. Let's see what else is doing here. Oh, look at this. Oh, and I'm gonna show y'all this thing. So this is that weird plant. I gotta wash my ass now. This is that weird plant. For some of y'all, remember when I got the weird one? Y'all remember the weird one? Well, this is all it's gonna do to y'all. This is actually, I found out the name. It's called shark's teeth, which of course is what it looks like. And from what I gather, I ain't getting no flowers out of this. This is just what it is. So that's what that one is. And then I got this one. Look at this one. This one is kind of cute. And it's growing out really good. See, look at all these little babies coming up off the sides. So this is going to be a really big plant soon. But I like it because it's got like that. So those are doing good. And all of these started out as, you know, the root cuttings that I picked up. Yes, succulents are so interesting. I mean, I love plants in general, but succulents can be so interesting because of the way the structures of them. They're very structural plants. And so if you really get them growing, now the thing is, everybody made me think the succulents didn't get big, but these damn things are getting big, y'all. Oh, yeah, I keep talking about I'm sorry. Pull out two at a time. Ooh, this thing is dry. This, and then look at this one. It's gotten really big too. No, they don't. And look at this one. This one was a little baby. Let me see how it's looking. Okay, I'm gonna need to repot this soon. Then I'm gonna give it a 6-inch one that can really get big, because look at this. It's just, this was a little bitty piece of cutting. These were all the cuttings that I bought. Yeah, once the succulent takes root, as long as you don't overwater it, you good. They gonna keep going. They gonna keep going. They gonna keep going. My plan for those pothos, I'm going to hang them up in my, you know, my second bathroom, the one that I don't. Tuberoses. Oh, I'm so jealous. Ooh, I bet you it's gonna smell lovely over there. So this one needs to be repotted. Right, right. So I think I'm gonna be repotting this one soon, because you can see the roots are good. I could let this sit in here and keep going. Oh, oh, damn. Fire. Oh, I got lemon. So we got this one. I think I'm gonna put this by itself. Your tongue is bleed. Is it? Don't bleed. Don't bleed the tongue, girl. Use the tongue. I'm just saying. So this one, I think I'm gonna give it its own pot. Look, I think I might put this one in this. I think I might center this in here and then see how it does, because I think that would be really hot. What do you think? Like if we just put it in here and let it just get big. I think that's what I'm gonna do with this one. So I think when I pot this one up, I'm gonna pot this one in this one. All right, don't bite your tongue, Kelly. So JC, you hanging out? What you got to say, man? JC, so because of me, people want to know what's going on with honey. I'm sorry, honey is beautiful. Honey is beautiful. Beautiful. So we got that one. And then we have this. Then we have these two right here. Look at these two. This one's gotten big. And then this one's gotten real big. So they're doing really well. So this one's gotten really big. Matter of fact, it's split off in two now. Satan, Staten, get behind you. You biting your tongue too? But I need y'all to stop biting your tongue. Just be free. Just about succulents. About succulents. We could go there, but it is Sunday. We're trying to be better. But who said the Sunday was the right day? What if the day we should be being better is Tuesday and we don't know it? Back. Can y'all see me? Stung would be good too. Stung and honey. Stung. So JC, since we got you on here, JC, you still here? Why don't you tell them any plans? Are you gonna wait to tell them any plans when we go live, or you want to give them a little sprinkle of something they need to be looking for? You want to give them a little sprinkle or something? A little sprinkle. You want to give a little sprinkle of something that they should be looking for? Because you are going live with me, right, JC? You're not playing with my emotions. You're not making me get all excited, and then you're going like, nothing in the box is going to be okay. Are they okay? Are some of them prototypes for something that you're going to be doing soon? Hey, hey, Faith. Are they going to be some things that you're working on? And if you send me enough, would you want? Could I send out some for people to try? If there's some. You are so okay. So if there's some that you need people to test, would you? Could I send out some to test? Okay, they said we don't. Who said? Okay, they was just talking about that. We was just talking about that the other day. Certain things you just don't need to tell people. If you don't take showers and you believe in staying dirty, then don't. Why y'all need to? Why you need to advertise that? That shit should have stayed with you and your dirty ass. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so if there's enough, if a few people want to try, maybe we can have like a tester group, and then they can let you know what they think. No, just so I'll send them 2 meals. You know what I'm saying? But if you like for real. All right. So YouTube ain't trying to let me be great, y'all. We might have to get off in a few. But um for real, if you and your children, if you say I ain't washing my children's ass too often, that's on you. Why do we need to know that? The masses did not need to know. The only people who was gonna really notice that was the people around you. Like, damn, their kids stink. You know, why are they so dirty all the time? Those are only people who's gonna notice it. Otherwise, what nobody gonna know? So to let everybody know that your kids is dirty was unnecessary. That was just an unnecessary thing they did. Can y'all say something? Somebody put something in the chat so I can see if it's working, because sometimes when it reconnects, it gets rid of my chat. So let me see if I see chat again. If not, then I'm gonna just end it because I'm giving up on restarting shit today. I'm giving up on that. The last thing I see is, haha, pretty sure I'll be able to tell eventually, from Drea. That's the last thing I see. So I'm assuming y'all just chatting away with me right now and I don't see anything. So could somebody let me know if we still chatting, then I'm gonna have to end this because I'm just looking stupid. I'm just looking stupid right now. So it's a lot after that. I hate this damn thing. So I give up. YouTube does not want me to be great. I've tried. We had a little bit of conversation and we got in over an hour. Thank you so much. I'm going to let it go now. Y'all have a great night. Maybe I'll come on later. Who knows? It might be okay by then. See you later.